Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about one of the most popular loan programs since my, hold your breath, 32 years in the mortgage business. You've probably heard the term private money loans. Well, I want to talk about them and how applicable they are today, but at first I want to take a step back in time. Back in the day, and really before the market crash of 2008, private money loans were really easy. If you owned a primary residence or an investment property, and maybe you didn't qualify for the loan under traditional terms, maybe you had some credit challenges, maybe there was just a reason why you couldn't get money. If you had equity in your home, you could get a private money loan. Now, a private money loan is not a bank, it's not a credit union, it's not a mortgage company, it's a person or maybe a group of people that have private money. They'll loan you money, they'll put a deed on your home. They used to charge exorbitant interest rates and fees, and there was really no rules and regulations around it. It was really designed for desperate people who just didn't have the other means for financing. Well, that changed after the market crash in 2008, and let me fast forward to where we're at today. Private money is a great opportunity for lending, and there's two categories that it can help. It can be used for a primary residence, and it also can be used for investment properties. It's not as common in primary residence. Let's talk about that one first. If you own a home as a primary residence and you have some equity in there and you can't get a traditional loan to maybe pull some equity out, private money is a great source. Well, why wouldn't you be able to get a traditional loan? Well, maybe you had a tough year with bonus income, or maybe you're self-employed and it was a slow year and you didn't show enough income on your tax returns. Private money can be an option. Now, there are still some rules. They can't just turn a blind eye to your income, but they might be able to do things like look at a profit and loss statement for this year, or look at your bank statements, or maybe look at some sort of calculation on how you make money to pay your bills. But it doesn't have to be the perfect box of traditional income. What's another reason why you might need private money on your primary residence? Maybe you've had some credit challenges. Maybe you've had just a hard time financially where a traditional bank may not give you the money. A private money loan on your primary residence, it could be a first loan if you don't have a mortgage on there now. It could be a second mortgage if you currently have a first mortgage. It could even be a third mortgage on your primary residence. I recently helped a client who had a really large IRS tax lien. The traditional lenders wouldn't give her a loan because her credit score was a little bit lower, under 620, because of this IRS tax lien. Private money came in and was able to loan her the money that she needed. So if you have a primary residence and you can't seem to get money in the traditional format, private money might be a great way to go. What's more common with private money? Private money is very common for any investment property, whether it's a condo, single-family residence, multi-unit, multi-family, commercial, industrial building. Those are all considered business purpose loans. Why is private money so easy for those? Let me break it down. They don't look at your income. They don't care about your W-2. They don't care about your tax returns. All they care about is the equity that is in that property. So they don't look at any traditional income. They don't even care about it. If there's equity, they'll give you a loan. Now, why is it so ideal for people who have investment properties? Well, there's a couple advantages to private money. You don't have to go through the traditional underwriting model for them to dig into every single piece of paper that you may have. They don't look at income. The payments are flexible with private money. Typically, they're going to give you interest-only payments. Why is that advantageous? Well, most people that own real estate, whether it's investment property, residential, commercial, cash flow is king. Interest-only allows you the lowest monthly payment every single month. Sure, you can pay more towards the principal, but you're not required to. The biggest advantage of private money is how easy it is to get. The majority of private money loans for investment properties, business purpose loans, is about 7 to 14 days because they don't have to go through the normal loan process of all your tax returns and all your bank statements and all of your pay stubs. They really care mostly about the appraisal. And one of the reasons private money for a business purpose can move so fast is they just have to get the appraisal. The rest of it is pretty simple. Now, if you don't fit some of the traditional models to extract some equity from homes, cash out, or to even buy another property, private money could be a great route for you. What's most important about private money is you have to get approved before you go make any final decisions. Why? Well, you don't want to enter into a contract to buy a home or be forced to get money quickly if you don't know how much of a loan you can get, what your interest rate's going to be, what your monthly payment's going to be, what the closing costs are going to be. It's critical that you get pre-approved to find out how much can I afford to get for private money? What is my monthly payment going to be? Can I afford it? Finally, private money, business purpose loans can help so many people. If you have a living trust, you can buy out one of the beneficiaries. If you have a commercial property, you can take money out for any purpose. If you have a primary residence, a little bit of qualifying still needed, but you have equity, you can do that. If there's one thing about private money that you're going to remember, they don't care as much about your income. They care about how much equity you have in your home. If you're having a hard time getting financing in the traditional way, private money could be a great option for you. Don't be afraid of what you read and hear on the internet. Just come to the source and let's see if we can help. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.